Okay, okay. That sounds nice. All right, my bad, my bad. Welcome to Kashlun's Choice, the podcast where we all come to hear Kashlun's voice and converse by choice. Episode 1, Immaculate. Do you hear me? Immaculate. I must say. We learned a lot about Kashlun, but okay, we learned a little bit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all learned enough. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? And today we're on episode 2. Welcome. Episode 2 is titled Love or Lust from Lust Till Dawn. Honestly, everybody love life different. Everybody love life different. Especially mine. Because I'm different. And unique. And original. I mean, and I'm Kashlun. Like, in my defense, there's all the defense I got. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? So essentially, it starts off like this. My love life started off. It was real cute. It was real cute. Kindergarten. Had my first 2 girlfriends. Both of them left me for my homeboy. Sick. I would hurt y'all, boy. I was mad at my homeboy for about a good. Oh no, I was mad at him for about a good 2 weeks, man. I ain't gonna even fake it to y'all. I was mad at him for about a good 2 weeks. But in my defense, y'all gotta understand how they gonna leave me for him. And we supposed to be homeboy. I had y'all first. Both of y'all. And y'all still made to leave me for him. That was crazy. So anywho, then I got the first grade. You know what I'm talking about? This is when kissing on the slide used to be real big. Sneak around, big red slide or whatever in school. Get you a little smooch. That girl left me for my homeboy. I don't know what the pattern is, but as y'all see, they was hurting me first. I was the victim. I'm not a victim no more. Let's continue. Uh, third girl. Man. I was talking to her. I was talking to my mom about her. This how I knew that I was either loving too early or that women weren't hitting on that at my age group, obviously. So me, Kashlun. I ain't gonna call myself the Don, but certified handsome individual. You know what I'm talking about? Proceeds to go find this way above my age and for legal purposes concerned. Uh, and we kicking it. You know what I'm talking about? We hard down, go together. I'm telling my mom the girl ain't gonna stand me up at my dance. I'm telling my mom buy the ticket, please. Come on, why y'all don't put me down? You know why you can't let me be right? Man, that girl embarrassed me, boy. And then turn around. She messed around on me twice. I ain't gonna even get to them. To know, take count, man. 3 times I done gave my all this early in the game. I'm trying to get a girl to wear before I knew what the universe was. Before I knew it was more than one son out here. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Anywho, so then the second, no, we're on 4th girl. 4th girl. I get the 5th grade, bro. 5th grade. And I made me a little reputation. I know how to sweet talk. You know what I'm talking about? I was I was talking folks out they socks before I hadn't got to middle school. Before I even knew how to do college algebra, boy, I was on some. And so I proceeds to, hard down, go with this girl. She stayed all the way in Chicago. I don't care. We in love. Let me tell you, we hard down, go together, real bad, real bad. So it's messed up, but man, the girl had to mess around on me too, bro. I'm talking about 2 times, and she told me about both of them. Sick, sick. So remember, like, what we on 5 now? I done lost count. All these folks that broke my heart before I got of age to even know what love is. I ain't even hit puberty yet. Like, hard down, they're respecting my little heart. And at that moment, that's when I knew I was about to be a menace. And she personally, I no longer took that type of disrespect, and it was evident. Yup, it was evident. And let me show you how. when I got to middle school, what we don't do, we don't love these what? Trust these who? All right, yup. That's when it went from love to lust. Oh, hey, y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. It went from love to lust. Okay. It go like this. First girl, I got to middle school. Y'all, that girl was manhandling me. I ain't gonna even fake it to you. She was manhandling me because you see, my mom told me you don't put your hand on no woman. You know what I'm talking about? You don't get bothered with no woman. But that I don't know what that girl had to been through by at that age, but she was rough. She must have brothers. I think she did have a brother. That must be where she got it from, obviously, because she was aggressive. But I ain't no punk. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I was with that. I was not with that at all. But for the things you do for love, cheat on them. I cheat on them. Actually, I think I cheated on her with my who? What I cheated on her with? Another girl. And then I cheated on her with another girl. And so as you can see, there was a lot of cheating going on. But in my defense, the ghost had scared me. Oh! Whew. Nah, for real though, not for real. So pretty much, uh, after that happened, after that part, I ended up, going to just this major series of cheating out of pain, out of hurt, out of not knowing how to express my. Well, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even sit there and tell you I ain't know how to express myself. Let me tell y'all something. I might couldn't talk to my parents, but I wore my muscles on my sleeve. Yup. I was a hard down poet, a man of my word, and I had a lot of vocabulary. Okay. Let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all was doing when I was in middle school, but I had my phone and I had them women's. After them 5 heartbreaks, let me tell you something. After them 5 heartbreaks, couldn't nobody have me to themselves. Hard down talking to a girl in Texas, Arkansas. I was everywhere. But in my defense, love has no range. And you know, no, I was the type of person that had my cake and eat it too. So with that being said, I learned how to deal with my consequences very early. And they sucked very much. My consequences did suck. I suffered a lot of heart trauma, a lot of more pain. I broke a lot of hearts unintentionally. But I love them. I thought I did. I tried. You know, um, we had some real, for real. In my head, we was sure. And that didn't stop me from cheating on him, but it was worth the effort, because I seen somebody I wanted, and I went after him. And that's what you do. When you see something you want, you go get it. No matter if the odds stacked against you, no matter if it look impossible, it sound impossible, I'm cash possible with Jesus on my side. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So therefore, there's nothing that I could not do. I learned that very early. Anywho, so I proceeds to carry this toxic, traumatic habit of mine to high school. And it was real beautiful. I must say, I had got my first girlfriend in high school, who was the same girl on my little middle school sweetheart. We had asked out again on Christmas Eve. I mean on New Year's Eve. We got together like on New Year's Day. And she had my back. Oh God. You know what I'm talking about? Like she hard down, held me down. We was talking to school and everything. Wonderful. Only problem was I was still cheating. But listen, y'all, please. If I don't learn anything from this episode, please don't play with nobody's heart. Please don't play with nobody's heart. Listen. A lot of people might not go to jail for you, but about their emotions and they little heart of theirs, they gonna kill you. Well, it might beat you up real bad. I don't know. It depends on their self-discipline and home training. But so the girl, so this is what happened. This is how I got caught up. The girl I had cheated with, she was calling my phone. And my girlfriend at the time, she had seen it. She went through my phone. She called the girl because she had seen the messages or whatever. And she hard down was telling the girl, the girl was snitching on me. The girl I had cheated with, she was snitching on me, bro. She trying to tell the girl that me and her didn't handle the business. And I'm like, no, we didn't. No, we did not. No, that did not happen. Like, girl, what is you doing? That is not P of you. Mind you, I'm sitting right next to this girl on the steps outside the school. She crying. She done hit me in my chest a couple times. She hurt. Tyler Perry. And I'm like, that did not happen. I did not cheat on you, baby. She didn't believe me. Boy, was I sick. I messed up then. Because when we tried to get back together my sophomore year, boy, she had that best friend. I was insecure. I ain't gonna lie. Cause if I ain't good at nothing else, y'all, I know how to 2 + 2 something real good. I know how to mind my business even better. Even better. But I have a doctorate degree. Matter of fact, come with it. A doctorate master's degree in BS. I sure do. I know how to put 2 + 2 together real fast. And so what ended up happening was she wouldn't leave the girl alone. And I already knew the best friend would make a move on her. But she wouldn't listen to me. Boy, I was sick because when me and the girl broke up, guess who she was talking to? Guess she was hanging with the same person. Fast forward, I'm in my lustful era now. Now I'm only after things that our boys are after at a certain point in time after they get hurt. Y'all can read in between the lines. I ain't getting in trouble for nobody. My grandma ain't finna be whooping my butt. My mama ain't finna be on here talking about some y'all embarrassing. You're telling too much. None of that. Nope. I ain't said nothing bad yet. Yeah. So anywho, proceeding, I comes to terms with, maybe I just need to leave her alone. So I go find me another boo. I had to chill out. Now, mind you, I was hot. I was hot. I was sexy. Like, look at me, delectable, uh, completely desirable. So there was no excuse for me to not have no motion. Okay, and so that's what I did. I went on a rampage of meeting individuals and just having a quick moment in time, if you will. And so I had my fun, but I realized I had to grow up because I got tired of hurting too. See, the one thing about being delusional slash having your cake and eating it too, the cake will eat you back. I know they don't sound right because what a cake doing eating you, and it's just what you're supposed to be eating. But that stuff consume you, man. It really get to you, you know. And so what had happened was, you know, my feelings were getting involved, even though I couldn't tell if they was real or not. I thought I cared real bad. I convinced myself that I was in love hard, damn. And so I lost a couple of girls, especially I had lost one crush. Oh my god, I was sick, boy. Cause see, listen, I was venting to her, right? And I told her what was wrong with me. I was like, I'm tired of getting all these good women, and I can't never seem to keep them. Like I just be running through these girls left and right, and I honestly tell them openly that hey, this what I do, this how I do it. Now if you stay, that's on you, but I want you, so it would be nice if you stayed. But if you don't stay, then I understand that too, because you gotta do what's best for you. But you see, side note, honesty, and the truth will set you free is a legitimate thing. I used and abused that after a while. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to be one of the dudes that be like, I'm not going, I ain't want to tell you the truth, I ain't want to hurt you, but I thought, man, with the power of the truth, what it can do for you, tell me now, call you the same thing that y'all giving out line. Or at least not being completely, fully honest, whatever you want to call it, to right to tomorrow. So, anywho, I proceeds to start being blunt, exploiting possible insecurities and vulnerability. That's what it's called. I was exploiting the value of vulnerability because due to my low self respect and the low self love and all that, my vulnerability ain't mean nothing to me. And that's what I convinced myself. Mind you, obviously it do. But I had to convince myself in my dog time that it didn't bother me. So I proceeded to, exploit vulnerability. And I connected with these young ladies, learned about these young ladies. And I got everything I thought I wanted. Here's the problem. I, if you are given everything, you don't have to earn anything also. You don't have to ask for anything also, which impairs your ability to want things actually. And so even to this day, I still don't be knowing what I want or how I feel. And that's just because it's just like this. First off, I spent a long time not even having to have realistic friends. All I had to do was say that this is what I feel, this how I'm feeling. This is what I said that so and so makes me feel. And so that's what we're gonna run with. And it was fun. I'm talking about fairy tale, meet a stranger, fall in love within a day. We done by next week. Fast tracking. Now I'm not saying I recommend this. I'm not saying I recommend this lifestyle. This lifestyle was very reckless and toxic. But you only live once, and temporary fun is still fun. Might not let it be fun for long, but it's fun nonetheless. And so, anywho, back to the girls. I proceeded to run into another girl, another beautiful, innocent young lady. We was in a hard down situation. This is when situationships were popping. So I'm talking about we doing everything that a relationship include, but we ain't had no title. Man, the way we ended was terrible. I mean, we better now. We better now. We better now. We good now. But when we ended, man, she had messed up my hat, bro. Bro, I had a Mississippi State hat because it was a beanie. And my cousin who in the league, he in the league now, but he had got it for me when he was at state. And so I had wore the hat over there. I had tried to break up with her, and she was like real upset. She swung on me, bro. So she went like, geez, I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Technical difficulties. Anyway, so she swung on me like that. I said, ooh. Boy, she had to tilt my hat, because my hat fell off. I said, forget the hair. I don't want no smoke no more. You done tried to whoop me. You tried to hit me. You can have that. She threw my head on the car. But she had to turn my beanie off. She had to turn a little ball on my beanie. I was sick. But I bet you ain't go get the angle. I bet you ain't go back and go get it though. Go get what? I ain't want no issue. I'm sorry, baby. Look. I know I hurt you. So I probably would have deserved if you hit me. But that don't mean I want to be hit. That's all I'm saying. And so it sounds so bad. But nah, for real, this is how I was living though. Like I was hard down. I was hard down living like this. Like, oh my goodness. So anywho, we proceed to get to like what girl this is. Dang, I low key lost track. Yeah. So anyway, fast forward, I ended up with another situation, and this was my first. Uh, wrong time, right person, wrong time, as far as like a situation was concerned. Because man, that's an OG. That's an OG for real, man. For real. I would hurt. I would hurt when I couldn't have a little stinker butt because she was too far, even though we were hard down convinced each other that we were feeling each other. And this is like right after, like this is like a couple of months after I had that y'all, this is so crazy, but I didn't even go to it was the girl I was talking to. And well, I want to talk to you. We was talking and we was flirting like hard down for like a week. And she had me crying on my floor because she said she wanted to break up with me because some other girl called me babe. And we weren't even together. But I was hard down crying over the girl. So honestly, I'm not mentally let me try my word. Let me try my word here. I'm not mentally unstable. Maybe emotionally unstable, but not mentally unstable. However, the amount of imaginary energy invested into loving these random people is absolutely was absolutely insane. Honestly, insane. So let's continue though. So that was that. Still in my cheating phase or whatever. I wanted to do better. So I was slowly changing over time. But it was a lot of things I did just because. And that's pretty much how I move. I thought, I just kind of started doing what I wanted to do. Because I could. Because who's gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? Who could really stop me from making my bad decisions if they couldn't control me? You know what I'm saying? They could only give me advice. I have to take it. I don't think that you all should think like that. But that's just what it was for me. That me personally. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you're your own person. You able to do what you want to do. So fast forward, you know what? We now we get a little bit more recent. Okay. So I had met this girl uh on TikTok. TikTok is huge for me personally. Uh if y'all don't follow my TikTok, it's Cash.legit, just like my Instagram. My main page, Cash.legit. It's KASH period LEGIT. Yep, go follow it. Go follow it. It's on TikTok and Instagram. Anyway, so I'm hard down flirting, but this one I was like super honest or whatever. And so I was like, you wanna waste time with me? And I was like, we're gonna we're gonna waste time so good that when it get bad, you won't notice. You know what I'm saying? We following script now. We hadn't got used to COVID and long distance dating that we had to develop a whole script, whole plan for this stuff. Crazy. But that's how you play your role, man. That's how you play your role. You gotta get certified in here. Only elite status. Only elites right here. You know what I'm talking about? So anywho, uh we ended up talking like 6 months. I realized I care about the girl and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I'm in the middle of still trying to change my life. Mind you, I want to change for the girl, but it's a difference between wanting to do something and actually being able to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because you can want to do it, you can know how to do it, or at least hear how to do it. But if you don't know how to apply the information that you're receiving, well, then you still can't do nothing. You still stuck. And that's where I was at. That's where I was at. Essentially, I knew I had to start cheating on people. I knew I wanted the girl, but I didn't know how to break away from my lustful, greedy ways. So, I just, oh, now I'm cheating on the girl too. I know. Don't shame me. Don't boo me. I get it. I deserve it. Whatever. Fine. But proceed. Uh, and mind you, I was still in my little imaginary, living my imagination. So every girl I was with, I was trying to make my last. I'm talking about hard down, planning holidays and the whole lifetimes with these individuals. I mean, wow, you know. And so I proceeded to fast forward. I met another girl. Karma showed out with this one. Karma showed out with this one. I thought I dodged the bullet with the girl that missed swinging on me. Boy, oh boy. Trying to love somebody who's a reflection of your low self love is crazy. I ain't saying it's impossible because I stayed through a lot. But just know if you see the signs, please love yourself enough to leave these folks alone. Cause if you're not cut like that, you just not cut like that, my boy. I don't know what to tell you, but you ain't cut like that, you ain't cut like that. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. And so, but it's okay. So I proceeded to I stayed in a relationship about the relationship started on the girl's birthday. Worst idea ever. But we had waited like 4 years to get together. And so, anywho, it was for better for worse. Because they're still my dog to this day. I mean, they did some messed up stuff. But, for love, you'll do a lot of things that you wouldn't normally do. Um, Hold on, my bad. My mama called me, y'all. Hello? All right, we back. Hold on, let's reconnect. All right, we back with it. So, anywho, we proceeded to we proceeded to go through this long trial and tribulation of love. Because when you love somebody for real, for real, it ain't much they can do to push you away. Especially when you're trying to be mature about the situations at hand and you really want this person to work out. You can really like put yourself in a lot of crazy situations because of your pride and your ego. And just trying to maintain a reputation and stuff. It's just a lot of crazy things you can do for love. And so, more of the story, the relationship was still beautiful and whatnot. It had its ups and downs, and we just didn't work out. Now I ain't cheat. I ain't never cheat on this. It's on game cheat with. Mind you, this was the hardest relationship. Man, I ain't. I had to be in like ever. But uh, okay. So anywho, my bad. My mama texted. My mama texted. But she was just like, it's fine. I understand we got to part our ways. Um, we had to been through a lot though. I ain't gonna spill too much, but we had went through a lot. So fast forward to now. 30 minutes later, we made it to now. I know that's a lot. I know. I know you're holding your head. I know your head hurt. But listen, man, you just gotta understand, man. I ain't ugly. I ain't simple. I ain't unintelligent or none of that. Now I might be talking real ignorant, but on the real though, I'm a very intelligent young man. Very handsome. I have a very extensive vocabulary. I know how to express myself very well. I know how to communicate honestly now. You know, I I've really improved up until this point. It took a lot of God, it took a lot of tears, it took some insanity, some sanity, my unofficial therapist, my other unofficial therapist, solving my mommy issues, solving my daddy issues, solving acknowledging that something might be wrong with me, with our people, acknowledging that depression do exist to Kashlun, no matter how unreal I might choose to not address those types of issues or negative problems because I don't like stress. I don't believe in stress. That stress and me don't go in the same sentence, or a sadness and stuff like that. I just really try to avoid things like that. But the consequences of living a toxic lifestyle include attachment issues, uh, abandonment issues, self-worth issues, uh, mental health issues, emotional health issues. Uh, you can even have you questioning God. So some spiritual issues. It can really take a toll on you. Investing all this false energy on or this short term energy into so many people. Really splitting yourself up in places that you probably really ain't got no business in, honestly. And so now, currently, I done made it to the point where I'm trying to make a change. I'm making a change, actually. I don't know if you all follow my Instagram. It's on Cash. It's Cash out legit again. KASH.LEGIT. I got my boo thing up there. We rocking real strong right now. What can I say, man? It's real beautiful. It's Valentine's Day. She got me my favorite color of everything of something: candy, Chips Ahoy, Oreos, my poodle socks. Um, she loved me. I'm trying to love her too. So that's pretty much how it's going right now. And I got her. I ain't been having motion lately. I mean, I'm having motion. I'm putting stuff in motion, but you know, I ain't been on the best of luck. Dealing with January and February, and I got the rest of the year. Uh, so that being said, I made it work. I got some Victoria's Secret, not some Victoria's Secret, some Bath and Body Works lotions and body creams, and then I turned around and we went to Waffle House. We went door dashing together. We went all the way to Hattiesburg. That's another part of Mississippi for y'all that don't know. We had a blast though, and we were going real strong. But that is the love life of Kashlun without addressing every single female or young lady along that journey from straight terrible Kashlun dog them out to wholesome gentleman man developing Kashlun. Uh, you know, my advice to those who want to continue to have their cake and eat it too, because I'm an advocate for both. I definitely developed devil advocate as a person who was slightly delusional, living in between feelings. I definitely developed a devil advocate mindset with myself. So for those who do want to keep it P, who do want to have their cake and eat it too, do it honestly. I mean, don't be sugarcoating with the girl you trying to cheat with or you trying to flirt with. To let all of them know what you're doing ahead of time, so you can have accountability and they can have accountability for their own emotions, and it don't fall on you. Okay, it's like a disclaimer for them to sign a waiver with the terms of agreement on there. All right, cool. Two, be consistent. Don't start none you can't finish. Don't start no role you can't finish. Don't start no actions you can't finish. None of that. All right, say yourself the time. Cause women get real comfortable real fast, especially if you persistent and like you wanted them real bad or something, or at least that's what you told them. They definitely gonna be expecting the same energy. So be honest. Don't start nothing you can't finish. Uh, be consistent. Get the time. Okay, get the time and consistency. You do this, you can talk to them whenever you want to. You do these last two for sure. Anything else after these two, it don't matter. Okay, you can have the world with these two alone, and you can always just convince yourself that all you needed was that time and that effort, so that way that essentially you won the interaction before it started. I'm not recommending this, but I'm just saying if you're gonna do it right. The bare minimum is at an all-time high. Okay, the bare minimum is at an all-time acceptance rate. Cause these people is going through all types of trauma now, all types of trauma. Capitalize on it if that's what you want to do. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, for my wholesome individuals, those who don't indulge in cheating, those who believe in real love, and those who believe in and being mature enough to not indulge in such unhealthy ways and with self-respect and all of that. My advice to you all is please keep those standards. Don't settle for less. Um, really sit back and think on what you want before you go out there pursuing random people, because the way you carry yourself, the energy you carry, the the manifestation that you bring about yourself, and which you like ask and the stuff you ask God for, or maybe just talking out loud, telling somebody else you want. Like you be careful. Fix up internally. Fix up emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of it internally. You ain't gotta have it all together, but at least get rid of the trauma and the stuff that you holding in that's bad for you, because it will manifest itself. If not immediately, eventually. If not immediately, eventually. Okay? I think I done talked long enough, but I just had to let y'all know. On Love or Lust, the Kashlun choice from Lust Till Dawn, it get real. It do. It gets so real. And all I can do is pray for y'all. Y'all pray for me. After y'all watch my story, or after y'all listen to this part, y'all here gonna be hurt like mine. And I done lived through it. You think this imagine if I went into detail. Imagine if I went into detail. Mm-mm-mm. Mm, mm, mm. But what can I say, man? I enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 2 of Kashlun's Choice, the podcast where we all come to hear Kashlun converse in his voice by choice. I love y'all. I'm grateful for you all. And I can't wait to see y'all next Tuesday at 5 o'clock again on Kashlun's Choice Instagram. I got the YouTube now too. It's gonna be Kashlun's Choice as well. I might put podcasts up there. I don't know. I don't think I got to. I'm working on that. Also, I got 2 Spotify's for Kashlun's Choice. If you don't know what that is, that's an app that you can download and listen to my podcast on. So, and if you're new to this, my podcast is spelled KASHLUNS, and then choice with a K. That's KH. Hold on, I gotta be careful, y'all. I don't want to y'all the wrong thing. It's it's gonna be it's gonna be it's gonna be hold on. It's gonna be KASHLUNSKHOICE. I had to make sure. Listen. I'm human. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I know it's my own podcast, but don't laugh at me. I gotta get y'all the correct information. I'm sorry. So that being said, see you all next week.